Good morning. My name is Dr. Ivy Brennan. I'm a naturopathic doctor in New York City, and we've been getting together more or less around 8 a.m. every morning for what I call a breathing circle. And it's a time for us to get together to witness this amazing life force that we call breath, to send some loving self-care, some loving intention to ourselves, but also as we take this time to appreciate the breath, we also come to realize that many of us unfortunately are not easily being able to breathe right now, and so more than ever, it's a time to really appreciate this very basic life force that we have called breath. And as I always mention, that this isn't a crazy yogic practice. This is just a time to really fully engage in the breath as much as possible. And we talk a lot about some of the benefits around this practice, and again, it's the biggest thing is the more that we can get familiar with some of our basic sensations in our body, we can decrease the focus on how much our mind, our brain dictates all our decisions. And we don't necessarily have to be so caught up in the tricks. Unfortunately, our minds can play tricks on us. I was talking with a friend yesterday, and I didn't even know this statistic, and I probably actually should have looked this up because I'm such a fact checker, but that basically 50% of our memories actually never happened. And if we think about how much memories, our history dictate our decision process, and if we're making decisions based on only 50% of that being even true, it's kind of scary. So the more again that we can recognize our breathing, we don't have to be so wrapped up in the story that we tell ourselves based on tricks that are our minds. And the reason for that is once we kind of get this familiarity of sitting here, being calm with breath, we can actually continue to have this sort of sense of calm, kind of like a calm detachment or a neutrality as things come. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we don't need to act, and it doesn't mean that some of the things that will come our way are very grave, very serious, but we're able to sort of step back, seeing that whole big picture, even if it's something directly affecting us, kind of thinking almost like as if I were an outside observer who has no stake in what's going on. That person actually might be able to make a better decision than I would in this moment. So again, really, let's just really this morning, as much as possible, bringing all our senses inward, really feeling the quality of our breath as breath enters the lungs and fills our spaces. So as always, whatever I say, you can let that go, and getting into a comfortable posture, whatever that feels nice for you this morning. Today I'm sitting here with my left hand in my lap and my right hand cupped in it with my two thumbs together. That's what feels grounding. That's going to set me for the best witnessing practice for myself this morning. So with that, we can begin. sensations of the breath, heightening our senses directed towards the rhythmic quality of the in and out of our flow of breath. This is all we need right now. All we need is breath. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. We can let that go. I hope that you had some nice witnessing and you are ready to start your day. And of course, like, you can always continue practicing even after watching this, or any time during the day, really. Any time that you have the space to get in with self, to do some witnessing, some listening of their breath. Anytime you need like a fill up of that gratitude. Well, again, my name is Dr. Ivy Brandon. I'm a naturopathic doctor in New York City, and just wishing you just have a beautiful day today. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.